Hi, it's Becky, welcome back to my channel, or if you are new here, thank you for clicking on this video.
Hello, I'm Becky's mum.
Today's video is a Mother's Day special, so firstly, happy Mother's Day.
Aww.
Did you not know that?
No.
I told you that. Happy Mother's Day to all the mums, and also we're thinking of all the people that can't spend today with their mums. So hopefully this video brings you a little bit of joy and laughter, because I'm going to ask my mother some questions. So they're going to be about me and about you and...
Okay.
Okay, so it's okay.
Okay, because no one will know if I've got it wrong.
No, exactly. We did one of these last year, so if you want to watch that, I will link it somewhere. So without further ado,
we're off.
How did you choose my middle name? I actually do want to know this because it's so common.
Is it?
So common. Literally every person around my age has that middle name.
But I just thought your second name went really well with your first name.
So did everyone else.
Rebecca Louise sounds lovely.
Yeah, but honestly, every girl...
Really?
I know so many people with the middle name Louise. So
I don't know, because it wasn't after anyone or anything.
It must have just been something that happened to all the parents around that age.
Well...
Because honestly, Mum, so many.
Oh, that's odd.
It is odd. What was my very first word? I remember this, if you don't.
Oh gosh. I was going to say it's probably butter.
No, it wasn't.
Because you used to eat all the butter.
Alright, we didn't ask for that. Do you want a hint?
Yes. Tar? Round around the garden. Garden. Yes, I remember.
Garden.
You said garden, didn't you? Yeah.
First word.
Random.
Garden.
Yes, I do remember now.
That is a very odd first word for a child to have
is.
as well, isn't it? Did you ever drop me as a baby?
No, I didn't.
Are you sure?
Yes.
100%.
100% sure I never dropped you.
Did anyone that you know of?
Not that I know of, no. No, never dropped you.
Well done, Mum.
Thank you, darling.
That's a
Yeah.
good
Tick in the box for me. Yeah, good mother.
Good mummy.
Never dropped you.
No, well done. Oh, what was the meanest thing that I've ever said to you?
Oh, you were horrible when I took your door off. Do you remember?
I think I called you a B-I-T-C-H.
I think you might have done.
I wasn't thinking that though. I was thinking shamoo.
Yeah. We went to Centre Parks, didn't we?
Mm-hmm.
And we're getting changed in the change rooms. She was very small, about 3 maybe. Yeah. And I put on a black swimsuit. And she said to me, Mummy, you look like Shamoo, which was a killer whale at the time.
I think it did have white bits on it too.
I don't think so, love. I think the white bits were my body.
No. I was just excited to get into the water.
With Shamoo.
Okay, now what's the nicest thing I've ever said to you?
I think one of the nicest things you ever said to me, it wasn't what you actually said, but when I had the stroke, you went along with me. You didn't keep trying to correct me when I was getting everything wrong.
Yeah.
You just went along with me. And when I look back, that was really helpful, but I could have understood why you would want to correct me because I was talking rubbish. But, and yeah, and even when I couldn't remember how old you were, you still didn't, you know, you didn't go, oh, mother.
What age of mine did you hate the most? So what age of me did you like think
about,
she needs to go?
Oh, I didn't like you when you were about 14, 15. You were quite a handful, weren't you? You did get into some trouble.
I actually think it's a bit earlier than that, because you had your stroke when I was 13. And I then was a little bit more well behaved after that. But
yes, it's just when I think of the things, I can't believe you were that young and doing those kind of things. I don't want to think about that.
No, let's not think about that. But you didn't like me at that age.
Well, I did. No, actually, I didn't like you.
I've
always
me,
loved you.
But you didn't like me.
But I didn't like how you were behaving.
No. What age of mine do you feel like we were the closest or are the closest? Or what age of mine have you liked the most?
Well, I liked it when you were little and when you were probably about 2 and Sam was at school and I was working but only part-time then, so I had days with you.
So you could spend time with your favourite child while the other one was away.
I have also enjoyed, you've come back from Australia, maybe? Not the first bit when you came back because you were a bit horrible then.
I wasn't
horrible.
horrible.
You didn't want to be here, did you?
I just didn't want to be in this country.
I know, but I was very sad about that. But anyway, we got over that. You adjusted.
We got over that.
Yeah.
I still don't want to be in this country. I'm just forced to. Don't leave me, I'll die.
Well, when I'm dead, you can go. I think we're really close in that you tell me. Well, I think you tell me everything. I'm not going to say what you do tell me.
Yeah, probably a bit too much sometimes, isn't it?
Yeah, a bit like your brother. But I feel that there's nothing I have to really worry about. Well, I do worry about you, obviously, even when you're driving, especially now you've got a new car. There's no gap between us.
No. Literally no boundaries at all. It's actually quite concerning.
Yeah,
there should probably be some more, I think.
Maybe.
I've tried to reintroduce some boundaries. I'm like, no,
you can't. Once they're broken down, that's it. We're in it together.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
It was quite exciting to hear all your news.
Which one of the parents at my school annoyed you the most?
Oh, I nearly said the name out loud. You knew who I was going to say, didn't you? Yes, her. Oh my goodness. Yes.
Bitch.
Yes.
That we can call
yes,
bitch.
Yes. She was horrible. And yes, I don't want to say too much in case anybody could put it together, but
I reckon 100% as soon as I've said bitch, everyone knows who. And if you do, then it's right. What's the worst part about being my mother?
That you go to Australia.
I'm back now.
I know, but it was when you went to Australia.
That was the worst part.
100% that's the worst part.
Okay. What's the best part about being my mother?
That you're back from Australia. The best part is that we are so close. And it's very equal. It's not always me bailing you out. 100% it's not. You do as much for me, if not sometimes more.
Oh, you get emotion. Totes emotion. Little Phyllis. What television character reminds you of me the most?
What television character? What, like a cartoon one?
Any character you want.
Oh, what's her name? Pocahontas.
Pocahontas reminds you. I see the resemblance. Yes.
No, it's not really about what she looks like. It's because she's feisty. She doesn't take any shit. She does love the animals.
Sings.
And she sings, of course.
She doesn't judge people.
She doesn't go to Australia and leave her mum.
Well, actually, in Pocahontas 2, she goes to England to find John Smith. To chase love, yeah. At first she stays, so John Smith goes and she stays with her tribe. And at the end of the thing, she's like,
well,
he's gone.
That's why I don't like watching number 2s in series. I think it's better to watch the first one and then that's it.
What family member did you try and keep me as far away from as you could?
You know this, don't you? Oh dear. Can I say it out loud? I can't, Bex.
No, you probably can't.
No.
God, it's awkward, isn't it? We should have done like a
prep thing.
No, we should have done, there's a video you can do that say it or shot it, so if you don't want to answer you have to do a shot, but actually you don't drink, so that would have been awful. You would have been...
I could have done a shot of something else.
Well, that's not really the point. Or you could have made me do the shot. I'd be drunk now.
Yes.
And it's 11 o'clock in the morning. Did I ever do anything creepy as a kid that scared you? I know I did do something creepy at Dad's. So I was at my dad's house and I got out of bed, and my room was at the other end of the corridor and there was bunk beds in my room. So I got out of my bunk bed, came out of the room, turned on all the lights in his house, so all the lights upstairs, all the lights downstairs, and then opened his bedroom door and was just stood there like this. And he was thinking, what on earth? So then he got up, and I can't remember if I said something to him or not, but he then got up, went out downstairs to turn all the lights off, and then he came back upstairs and I was just on his bed, so he had to go sleep in the bunk bed. That was a bit weird. There was a girl who shared a video about what her child did, and it came and woke her up in the middle of the night and went, "Mummy, sometimes I want to be back inside you like when I was a baby, so I think about slicing you open to crawl back in." You just would be like, get away from me, you freak.
Oh my goodness, how old was she?
18. Overall, do you consider me to be a good kid, or did you consider me to be a good kid? I'm an adult now, so I guess in my kid stage.
I would say yes, because I would never ever say that
I wasn't.
You weren't a good kid. I think you had there were moments when I was worried.
I did have a lot to deal with as a child.
Yeah, you did. You did have a lot to deal with, but you also had the main things to keep you a lovely home and food, and you know, I know they're very basic, but some kids don't even have that.
Yeah.
I just worried at times that you were going to lose your way. Yeah, I was worried you were going to lose your way.
Most kiddie winks do go through that though.
Yeah.
I mean, mine was probably a little bit above average naughtiness, I'd say.
Yes.
Just slightly.
You were more naughty than Sam.
No, I wasn't. I just got caught more. Bullshit. Was I more naughty than Sam? Sam was so much more naughty than me. He just never got caught, and he was a boy. So then it's like, no, boys will be boys. I know you didn't say that, but other people did. Sam was more naughty than me.
No, he wasn't. He was a good boy.
He wasn't. I know some things. Are you happy with the way that I turned out?
Yes.
Better than Sam?
Stop it. I am very happy with the way you turned out. As I said at the beginning of this, I think I said anyway, that you have a big heart. You don't suffer fools gladly. If you're on someone's team, they're very, very lucky to have you on their team, because you would do anything for the people you love.
Watching.
Thank you so much for watching.
If you haven't already hit that like button.
If you haven't already hit that like button.
No. If you haven't already, hit that like button. If you haven't already hit that like button.
Okay, I get it. If you haven't already, hit that like button and subscribe, please.
Thank you so much for watching. I hope you're having a beautiful day, whatever you're doing, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.
Oh my goodies. Oh my goodies. You can see your boobies.
COVID-19 has got in and done something to the animals.
Who's that?
See, no boundaries.
Who's that?
Don't lick me.